He wanted to be his daddy. Clown ass.
So you dressed my son up as a clown?
And did. Because that's what he wanted to be, just like his daddy. He admired you so much.
We don't give a fuck!
Jesus!
We don't give a fuck!
You ever bring up to your parents how they used to whoop you now as a grown-up? Y'all ever bring that? They be acting surprised and like, I never hit you. I told my mom, he used to beat the shit out of me. What is you talking about?
Be aggressive because nobody wants to hear this, because what you want me to say today is actually being a single mother is totally possible. It actually isn't. It was never meant to happen for the human race, number one. Number two, single biggest determiner of whether a mother is a good mother, what do you think it is? This is going to blow your mind when I tell you the answer. Whether they have a supportive partner. The major argument for good dads is actually, can the dad be there for the mom? Because it's like a direct chain is what we see. What you see is that if you've got a father figure, basically, who's supportive to the mother's energy goes towards the children. But the second that she doesn't have that supportive energy, she collapses, is what happens. And then the kids get starved. And we're not actually supposed to be living in a single-family household, so it's supposed to be a lot more support towards mom than just dad. But I'm going with standard societal structure. You are a victim of a society that was never meant to work this way.
Free the nipple is an Instagram campaign. Oh yeah, he's gonna be really upset, ladies, when you're naked on the internet. You're telling me that women are being taught to have multiple partners as some act of sexual freedom. Oh yeah, ladies, it's really gonna suck when you tell men, I don't want a relationship, but I'll sleep with you for nothing because modern feminism says that that's good. It sucks. Oh, now I get to work just like a man, hours day in and day out. Dude, we were just cooking? I love cooking. Who fought for feminism, modern feminism? People keep thinking that these are things that women liked. And when you actually look at happiness, women are not happy anymore because we're being told that we still have to be a woman, but also be like a man.
Yesteryear, they failed us. They lied to us. They told us happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
They're the most disappointing generation that I've ever seen in my entire life. They fumbled the country. They said happy wife, happy life. They raised their daughters into being feminists. They lost control of their households. And then they gave us all of that same residual effects and all of those generational curses. And now we got to live with them and we got to fix what it is that they're dealing with. That's why you see a lot of guys saying, I don't want to be what my father was. Or my father was a drunk and that's why I don't drink anymore. Or my father wasn't there for me and that's why it is that I treat my kids so well. We trying to fix all of the stuff that they did, and then the next generation is going to be the recipients of our greatness if we go about doing it the right way. But the last generation is the ones that failed us. They was the most free generation to do what they wanted to do. They had all of the opportunity. They had the jobs. They had the benefits. They had the unions. They had every single thing that you can possibly have to be able to level up and become great and leave us a legacy, and they fumbled the bag.
Ready for Halloween?
It's kind of annoying. I love Christmas.
Where are my kids?
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
You guys have fun.
Are you having fun? There you go. You're welcome.
You like candy?
What did they say?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off.
You don't think that sometimes you should just preserve that bad bitch energy for your man and your man only?
The fuck I look like? A wife?
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?
But you want to be.
No, I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. I'm fucking 23. I'm not thinking about that shit.
He cold. She belongs to the streets.
When a man looks at you and you come out like this in Austin, what do you think he thinks?
I do not give a fuck about what any man thinks of me.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
Facts. She really doesn't.
Like, I don't care.
But do you think that helps or hurts you in the long run?
I don't give a fuck.
So you really are
Yes, she's a hoe.
Could it be that you're just in pain?
Bro, the world is dying. Why would I give a fuck?
You be alright, nigga. Tough, right?
So you would still dress just like this if you had a man?
Yes. Yes, I would. And if you can't handle that, don't date me. Simple as that.
She belongs to the streets.
I just wanted to make this video real quick about parenting in 2023. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder, with all these new agendas, with all this new math, with all these new rules and regulations and things we have to follow and things we can't do, and counselors and therapists and all these different school meetings and understanding different genders and this and that. Oh man, it's just a whole lot. It's a whole lot to deal with. It's a whole lot to understand. It's a whole lot to dissect up in there. You know, Being a parent nowadays, it's complicated. It's not just you raising your kid, trying to teach them everything you learned throughout all these years in your life, and you handing down the knowledge. It's just not that simple. Now they want you to make sure that you're not disciplining your kid in too bad of a way, or doing this or doing that, making sure the kid is um, constantly getting fed positive uh, affirmations and stuff like this. So it's hard to even, go upside the kid head like we used to do. It's hard to even talk shit to the kid anymore, to get him on the right path anymore. The discipline that we received when I was growing up, it's going to be much different than the discipline that we can give our kids these days without the laws and the state getting involved. You know, as we keep going towards this love agenda or new agenda or whatever agenda you want to call it, they're going to say that we can't discipline our kids or tell them the right direction to go in, and everybody should be free and just go ahead and go whatever way that you feel like you want to go. And as parents, we got to be the ones that instill the guidance in our kids. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a fight. Florida's already doing everything they can to push their agenda and making sure that they could teach certain things in school. Public school is going to shit. It's just going to be you, as the parent, as the guider. It's going to be you as the leader. You're going to have to put your foot down on these type of agendas, and as you fight to make sure the kids understand that some of these things aren't good to ingest. Sorry about that. Some of these things are good to ingest and bring into your life and bring it to your circle. And then they want to argue with you, rebel a little bit. You got to expect that from kids. But like I said, it's going to get harder and harder because you can't just instill that simple discipline that parents in yesteryears did, like my brother AD said today. But yeah, it's gonna be ugly out here. I just advise people to try to constantly put that good word in for the kids. Even if they're not your actual kids, maybe niece or nephew or cousin, somebody that's a little bit younger that might could listen to a positive word or some positive talk to them. So just try to guide them in the right direction and let them know that this new age agenda, this new bullshit that they're pushing, these things that are trying to reverse society that has been instilled in us for years. The same ass shit been instilled in us for years, and we're trying to reverse the whole society as a whole. And it just shows you that's why birth rates are decreasing, and nobody's having kids anymore like that, and everybody's having a plan B. And even the kids that are getting born, they're getting born out of wedlock, not any healthy households. But there is a percentage that's doing well. A good 20% of people, 24% of people actually are doing it right. Having a a whole household and handling their parentage right. But at the end of the day, it's not enough, and there's going to be a lot more kids that's going to be out here doing crazy shit. So you could just throw a little helping hand to the kids. Say something to them, do something for them, and try to guide them in the right direction because it's going to get uglier. It's going to get real ugly out here, and they're going to keep on pushing their agenda. So we got to push back. Silence is acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.